Are we public? I think we're public. Hello. For people watching replay. Oh, look, there's people commenting there. You keep an eye on the comments and stuff. Do you want to move it over here, maybe?
No, try to.
Well, that way you're not looking away from the camera. Hello, everybody. We're right here. We're looking down that way. Hello. I want to be able to see it too. I can't see it if it's angled like that. Okay, where's everybody from?
California.
Knoxville, Tennessee. Hey! Hiya! New Hampshire, California, Lawrence, Georgia. Hello. Did it send out a notification? I hope. Hello, everybody. Trying to see if YouTube's supposed to send an email out.
Nebraska.
New York, Buffalo. Hey, everybody.
I have so many.
Oh, hello from Chicago, United Kingdom. Cool. Washington,
Arizona.
Derbyshire.
Washington.
Las Vegas.
We were just
Hey,
there.
Amber, we were just there. We were just in Vegas. Be ready for Oklahoma hot weather. Oh, I heard it's supposed to be like record-breaking heat. Like tomorrow, right? It's supposed to break a record or something.
Scotland.
Virginia, Indiana.
Wyoming.
I'm just trying to make sure it sent out. It didn't send out an email for some reason.
Hawaii.
To tell people about the live. I don't know why. Maybe it did? I don't think it did. It's fine. Did you guys get notified about the live, or are you here from Instagram? Try to make sure YouTube is sending out notifications for live streams. I don't know if I pushed something right. Everything looked different today when I was setting it all up for a live stream. Okay. Bobby's not here yet, but she will be. She's running an errand. But she'll be here for everybody who... Hello from YouTube. Hello, YouTube.
What?
Here from YouTube. Oh, here from YouTube. Okay, so YouTube did that. I got some notification. Okay, YouTube's saying it. I thought it said, like, hello from YouTube. I was like, oh, you're in YouTube? Okay, thanks, Robert. You got to push notification. Okay. How's everybody's week going? It's July. Today's July 1st. Can you believe it? July 1st, 2024. Halfway through the year. There's it. Okay, the email just went out. Okay, good. Let me make sure this, okay. Hello.
It's like every state is here. It's
know,
like the
isn't that
50 Nifty
fun?
song.
I wish we had like a map. We could like put pins on it for like everyone, and we can see where everybody's joining in from. That'd be cool, huh? Some people do that, but that takes a good amount of planning ahead. Hope everybody's weekends were good. We're here for a couple days. We just got back from Vegas a few days ago, and we're here for a little bit, and we're going to Oklahoma this week.
Right after.
We're going to Oklahoma to visit some family and hang out. We're really excited. Yeah, you finally caught us live. Woohoo! Make sure you keep an eye on it for any questions or anything. Yeah, we're excited. Excited to be doing stuff. And then after that, we have a bit of a break, and then we're going to take a little trip to not Vegas. We already did that. We're going to take a little trip to Disney at some point. Your daughter turned 7-year-old this month. Aw. Hey, she likes watching it. That's awesome. I remember when you were 7. She's like as tall as me now. She's almost as tall as me. Look at her. She wears my clothes and my shoes. Can't believe it. You've got a state wall quilt hanging. I'm going to make. Oh, cool. That sounds awesome. Like a quilt with all the states on it. One of the questions I got when I posted on Instagram, if there's any questions anybody has, one of the questions I got was if we're going to do another sew-along for a quilt block sew-along. And man, I really want to. It's just time. I have to design it. But I want to. It is a goal. I want to. Just got to make some time for it. Oh, you found a vinyl store. You're going to make some new bag stuff. That's awesome. I've seen a few people talking about how like they wish that they could find like more bag making supply stores. Hey, Germany. That they wish they could find more bag making supply stores, because most of the stores that we have for material and stuff are quilt stores.
Netherlands.
Hey, Linda.
I have sent stuff to the Netherlands.
Yeah, one of her friends is in the Netherlands. Is she still in the Netherlands, or is she back?
Yeah, she's still in the Netherlands.
She's there. Her family lives there, and she's visiting. That's so cool. But yeah, it'd be nice to have like just like a store that's just like focused on bag making stuff. You know, not like a quilt shop store, but a bag making store. Australia, look at that.
So many people.
I know, it's so cool. I want to go to Australia.
I know.
Do you want to go to Australia?
Yeah. Kangaroos.
Wallabies.
What do you think of when you think of Australia?
Oh, you have My
Wallabies?
Handmaid's Space near you. That's awesome. Hey, from
Norway!
Norway. Hey, that's so cool. You just got back from St. John's River at Marywood Retreat Center.
I don't know where that
Cool.
is.
I don't know either. We have the St. John's River here.
Yeah.
Southern California, South Carolina. Currently working on your B-box. Yay! I'm so glad. I'm so glad you love the B-box. Okay, what do we talk about first? Let's talk about B-box actually. So we did that. So we're gonna talk about B-box. First one is we're gonna give a hint. Kiki.
Hi, Kiki.
Oh, Bobby's here. Like, what's wrong? You want to bring Kiki over here? Bobby's here. You can just put it. Oh, bye, Kiki. Kiki loves Bobby.
Did she tell you?
What?
How
That she
many-
threw around the house. We're live right now, so.
Oh, that was funny. She could not catch her.
That's so funny. Kiki likes to go to Bobby's house during the day. Mila and Kiki go to Bobby's house during the day to just hang out. Mila has a little backpack for Kiki, and
Oh, we
Mila
should get it?
puts it on her chest. No, you can give me one too. Puts it on her chest, and she rides her bicycle over to Bobby's house with Kiki on her chest in the backpack. It's so stinking cute. And they just go over there every day. So
Hello.
Little birdie backpack.
It's a little birdie backpack, so yeah. Mila just rides this over to Bobby's house every day. And Kiki loves it, but then Kiki doesn't want to come home. Can you put it back?
Yep.
I'm gonna trip on it. Kiki doesn't want to come home. She wants to stay with Bobby.
That's
Oh, do you want to see the other version of the nudie bitty? It's over there on the floor.
Okay.
I haven't shown it online yet. I don't know if I'm going to. I might show it to Patreon when we do a live stream with them.
Ooh.
Bobby, everybody's saying hi to you, and all their stuff is getting. For some reason, Bobby's a bad word on here. I don't know
That's
why.
monkey.
It's cute, isn't it? Look
Yeah.
inside. It's got it's like special. It's got special pockets and stuff in it. It's really cool.
I like this one.
It's nice, isn't it? And I thought Dad might actually want to keep it. I was gonna take it with me to Oklahoma, test it out.
How is Bobby
So I
a
guess
battery?
we're not gonna sell that one.
Probably not that one. No, I think that one we'll keep.
97 in Dallas.
Woo! That's hot.
That's nice. That's very manly for all the people that want manly stuff.
It's a very manly bag.
Oh, here's another one right
It's a
here.
very no. That's not. That's the Mila monster.
Oh.
But it's a manly Mila monster.
Do we show it?
Yeah, we've shown it before. But first, let's get back on track. Okay, Bobby, I need to figure out why you're. Anytime somebody says the word Bobby in a comment, it wants me to approve it. Is Bobby a bad word?
I guess in some language. it must
Somewhere
be.
it's a bad word, I guess. Maybe they think it's like baby.
You want me to take that?
Yeah, here you go. Bobby's on the computer, so if she starts typing nonsense, it's not me, it's her. Hey, Ocala. Hello, in Pine Forest, Texas. You watch our videos, but you never seen our live. We're live. Hey there, Diana. Okay, so let's start talking about the B-Box. So the B-Box for July, you can't show it, but you can give a hint. First of all, it's from a pattern designer we have never, ever had on the channel before, and I do believe this is their only pattern at the moment. That's one hint. What would you give a hint for, like how it looks?
I would say it kind of looks like a granny square.
Kind of like a granny square. You've been crocheting too much. It's like a
We've been
granny
doing
square.
granny squares.
It does though.
It has a square shape. There you go. It's a square shape. Since I'm going to Oklahoma, might as well wear my
Are you
hat.
getting all cowboy?
Might as well wear my hat for this live stream, yeah. It is, just Googled, what'd you Google? It is a great everyday bag. It could also be used for special purposes. I was thinking like a lunch bag if you had the right type of insulation in it, you know. Very structured. Great for everybody who has been wanting more of a structured kind of intermediate level make. It's not hard to make, but it is
Oh,
a more
crocheting
intermediate-
right now.
Look at that, you're crocheting right now. Mila's really into crocheting. She's super into it right now, so. But she's struggling with granny squares.
Just one
You
pattern.
gonna go
just
bring some
one
of them?
pattern. Yeah. The one that messed up.
Yeah, you can bring them. She's been working on granny squares, and sometimes they don't end up very square-like. It's just funny.
Yeah, neither mine came out square.
Oh yeah, Mila showed me. That's funny. I have Mila grab the box too.
I brought the good ones and the bad ones.
Oh, Bobism, plural, the doctrine and practice of 19th century Iranian sect that affirmed. Oh. All right.
Well, why is that bad?
I don't know. Is it? I don't know. It was more about slavery. Huh,
Oh.
Bobby's well, Bobby, just for everybody who wants to know, Bobby is shorthand for babichka, which is grandma in Czech, which is why we call her Bobby, because it's grandma in Czech.
All Czech grandmas are Bobbies.
All Czech grandmas are Bobbies. Yeah, that's why her name is Bobby. Okay, you want to show your squares?
Square. We tried to make this one today. It's a triangle.
It was supposed to be a square.
There's supposed to be a square.
I think you skipped a step, like that one. You skipped that step right there.
These ones are the better ones.
Okay, yeah, show some of your good ones, yeah. So she's making a whole bunch of granny squares. What do you want to do with them?
I'm gonna make a cardigan, like crochet them all
Put
together.
them all together and make a card. That'd be cool, right?
That's mine.
This one?
No, it's not.
No. I still have yours in my backpack.
Oh.
I made this one later.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
We love Bobby. Everybody loves Bobby. Everybody wants a new Bobby bag. So yeah, so okay, so there's the hint for July's bag making bee. Do you want to grab me that black box over there, honey? Yeah, that's my gopher today. And then she can block them to help make more than square. Oh, block them. Oh, how do you do that? How do you do that?
No, we'll get there.
Yeah, she'll figure it out. We're gonna see if there's any like granny square books at like Barnes and Noble or something that we can take with us to Oklahoma and practice.
That one that came out good, that first design we were doing.
Yeah.
She wants
I
to
wanted
do,
one
like,
with
a
the flower,
She
though.
wants a flower in it. Watch your yarn tension. You're doing great and keep it up.
And I have a
This
ring,
one
though.
is just like missing a corner though.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that's tension. That's just you're missing it.
I did start knitting.
Yeah, she likes to knit. Her knitting is really pretty when she does that. Okay, and then the other one thing I want to talk about was the Bag Making Bee Club Las Vegas box. This box is no longer available, so sorry.
But that's what it looks like.
This is what it looks like, and so we had a large amount of people who came to Las Vegas last week and picked up their box. They pre-ordered it, and then this is the one. If you are part of the Bag Making Bee Club, you were allowed to pre-order, but pre-orders ended, I believe, last Friday. And then we're gonna work on getting them all out. There's some things in here that I make, and Gabby has to put in it, and then she's gonna send them out later this month. It's a really good box. There's a ton of material in it. I've already got a lot of people who have made it. I will tell you this, what I made with the stuff in this box. So what I made with the stuff in this box is a Gila Monster, and it is gorgeous. So gorgeous that Gabby has it now. It's Gabby's bag.
I was looking for it. I was like, I don't see it.
Yeah, we don't have it. It's Gabby's bag. So if you haven't seen what a Gila Monster is, this is the Gila Monster. And I made the wide version. So this is the narrow version of the Gila Monster, and the other one is wider. I made the wide version of the Gila Monster using the materials in this box.
We don't have one of those here, do we?
No, Gabby has it.
Oh.
She only sent me one box, so I can only make one of them. That's why I keep asking her. I'm like, can you please give me more material so I can make?
She sold at the show.
She didn't sell it. She took it. She kept it.
Oh, I thought somebody bought that one.
No, she kept it.
Oh.
She's keeping that one.
Okay.
That's Gabby's. She decided she wanted it. I gifted it to her. But this is what the Gila Monster looks like. And so yeah. But the question I keep getting asked from people who have made the Gila Monster, if that's what they choose to make with the material in the box, is what do I do with all this other material? Because there's so much left over. And this is not a small bag. Like, this uses a lot of material, and you still have a ton left over to make other things. So for the question that people asked was like snack bag, Anna wallets, boxy bags. You could make a lot of stuff, and the lining is also, you got a ton of it. So I don't know what
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is. Sorry guys, I'm reading it. But biddy bags, yeah. But we're gonna talk about biddy bags. That's Kayla. She's the one who designed that pattern. This one.
Oh,
I know. Mila loves the biddy bags, like a lot. So yeah, B-box, tons of stuff. And also, besides just material and hardware and things to make a box, there are a whole bunch of tools from us, obviously probably acrylic, tools from us, really, really amazing bag making tools that sell out all the time, all over the place. So what?
Nothing. You can't buy it anymore.
We can't buy them right now. But people wanted to know. People wanted to know. Well, here's the thing. We wanted to see how interested people were in this, because this is like a bonus box. This is an extra special box. It's not part of the monthly bag making bee club, but it was a special offshoot buy. It's more expensive than the monthly one, but it's like worth a ton. And we wanted to see how interested people were, because if you guys like it, we can do a couple of these a year, different themed. You know, like this one was Vegas, but you can use it anywhere. There's nothing that's like screaming like this can only be used in Las Vegas. You know, like when you make like a Disney bag or something and you're like, I'm really only going to use this when I go to Disney. It's not like that. It's not like you can only use this in Vegas. You can use this anywhere. It could be every day or going out. But, whoops, sorry guys. I hit the camera. Yeah. Quick.
Oh, learn to knit socks.
Oh yeah, learn to knit socks. But yeah, if we do that, we might have other ones that are kind of fun too. So just to see how people are interested in that. Okay.
Talked about Vegas yet?
I haven't yet. Yeah, we can talk about Vegas next. All right. Vegas. We're gonna get off topic so much. Oh, Mila, go to a yarn shop in Oklahoma City where you're staying, and they have people who are. Oh, I have to see if there's a yarn shop somewhere in Oklahoma City. I'm sure there is. I don't know. So Vegas was so much fun. It was Derek and Bobby, the kids and I. We all went. We all worked. We left our house at like 2 o'clock in the morning, our time, Eastern, which is 11 p.m., right? Vegas time. The day before. 2 a.m. our time and 11 p.m. their time. So we were very tired. We got to Vegas at like 8 o'clock in the morning, Vegas time. And then we had a full day, just going all day. So we went out to brunch, we walked the strip, we had so much fun. I was so impressed with the kids, honestly, because like we took these kids, I would have never behaved like them.
No.
I would have been terrible.
Oh yeah.
I would have been whining and complaining the whole time. These kids, we were walking the strip. Every day we walked the strip, a decent amount in that heat. In a dry heat that they're not used to. So their noses are hurting, their throats are hurting, their eyes are hurting, things like that. And they never complain. We're just wandering from casino to casino. We're not doing anything particularly fun, just walking a whole bunch to go find someplace to eat, you know. And they never, ever once complained. They were just like, let's go. What are we doing? All right, now we go here, now we go there. I mean, I can't even get over how, like, chill they are and good they are about that stuff. I don't even know. Because they don't get that from me. They got that all from their dad. Because I was the kid that would have been throwing a fit at her age. I would have been like, I don't want to do this. I want to go shopping. This is boring.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. Yeah, I was new.
That's new. That's new.
But he didn't do that either. He was just like, okay. And the only thing they wanted is if we passed gelato, then they're like, can we please get gelato? But other than that, that's it. Hey, from Oklahoma. Hey, Tink and Tank. I'll be in Oklahoma.
Tink and Tank.
So this is Tink and Tank.
Oh, I thought you were just saying that.
It's their nickname.
I was like, why are you just saying Tink and Tank?
But yeah, so it was really, really fun. Like, being in Vegas was fun. It was really cool to take them there. We hired a limo to pick us up from the airport to, like, do it right, you know. However, we will probably not be taking a family vacation back to Vegas because while it was fine for a few days, it's not a kid place. And also, I don't ever want to smell cigarette smoke again. Like, it's just, it's so weird because, like, I was telling Mila, I was like, you used to be able to smoke everywhere. People smoked in restaurants, in movie theaters. On planes. People smoked everywhere. And then, like, it stopped, right? And so now, like, you can't smoke. And, like, every restaurant and bar we go to, you can't smoke inside or outside. And so we're so used to, like, just nobody smokes. You know, I forgot that, like, that's still, like, a thing. When I used to be so used to it, I used to work at a restaurant. Like, even when I was an adult, I worked at a restaurant with a smoking section that had no divider between it and the non-smoking section. So, like, it's just weird how it all changed. But being there, the kids were like, I can't stand the smell of this. It was a lot because we were just, you know, it's just weird because times have changed so much and I forgot. And before we went there, too, I was like, I didn't think you could smoke inside casinos. I didn't even know. So, yeah, that was, I don't want to be around it anymore. It gave me a headache.
I think the kids are ready for Disney for family-friendly atmosphere.
Yeah. Oh, and also, yeah, we try to take him to the pool. Because you think, like, all right, okay, kid thing, let's do pool. We were staying at the Luxor. Let's go to the pool. And I'm just telling people who were at the pool, they were, like, spring break, but, like, not that age, but they were old. It was not kid-appropriate at all. The kids, like, Derek and Nick, who's Mr. Wonderground from Wonderground Fabrics, they took the kids to go swimming for a little bit, and then they was like, we're done. Let's get out of here. So maybe it's just where we were at or that time of year. I don't know. But we're like, we all left going, that was so fun. We want to go to Disney now. Like, we need to go back to Disney. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that soon. But that was the fun family part. But I know the business part is what a lot of people wanted to know. No, there's no tutorial today, Mary. You have to watch one of the older ones. The business part was vending. So this was my first time. This wasn't my first time going to a sewing expo, but this was my first time like sitting at a booth and like having people buy stuff from me at a sewing expo. First off, I did not have my own booth. From what I've heard, when you have a booth at a sewing expo, you do have to pay for that space. You pay the person who's running it for that space, kind of like a renter's fee. And then like the expo supplied a ton of tables. So all the tables and stuff that you would put stuff on to show off, those were all supplied by the expo. Everything else though, you have to bring yourself. So like if you want, I mean, I don't know if the dividers were provided by the expo, like cloth dividers, you know.
No, I think Gabby brought that.
Yeah, and so I was sitting at the Wonderground Fabrics booth, and Gabby has her own shop. She's got a lot more experience in this. So she has a lot of stuff. So she has all these wire racks and hooks and stuff, and she had this like little triangle wire rack standing thing that she allowed us to use, and we hung all of our templates on it. It was really cool. It was so fun to watch the kids have people check out. Like, they loved that. It was really fun for them to, like, both be, and Bobby did too. Bobby's trying to get people to pay cash because the rule is if you paid with cash and she was there, she got to keep the money. but it was a really fun experience. For us, not profitable at all. Like, no. Learning-wise, completely invaluable. Like, the most valuable, right? So learning-wise, priceless. It was worth every single penny that we spent as a family to go out there and experience this. It was worth every single penny. Business-wise, financially, bottom line, we lost a lot of money on this trip. Again, we brought the whole family. We made a vacation out of it. But vending is expensive. It's very expensive. And there's so much I didn't even think about that goes into it. So, like, first of all, you have to have a way to display all your items, right? So like I said, Gabby had these great wire grids that she would hang everything up on, but then she also had baskets everywhere. Also, from my eyeballs opinion, a booth looks good when it's packed, like with stuff. Booths you want to shop in a booth that almost feels like a quilt shop. You know what I mean? Where it's like so packed, stuff here, stuff there, everywhere. You're almost like overwhelmed with how many options there are. That makes you want to buy stuff. However, that means as a vendor, you have to bring all of that stuff with you, and you have to bring all the equipment and storage and display things in order to display it properly. That's a ton of stuff you have to transport to the place with you. If you're not local, that's expensive, right? Like for us, we would have had to get a trailer and drive across the country, which would have been
4 days.
So expensive. Or freight ship it, which again can be risky.
Gabby had to rent a truck, right?
Gabby, I think, had to rent a truck, and she had a van. I mean, it's
yeah, she's from California.
And she's local-ish, you know. Okay, the wire racks. Okay, yeah, I'll get that for you, Sapna. I know that they're on Uline. Look on Uline for like wire display racks. That's where Gabby gets hers. And then there's hooks and stuff you can get. So, you know, and this thing, we didn't bring any of that. We used Gabby's. So for us in our business, we won't be doing vending again. We won't vend at a show because, I mean, when we were there, again, the excitement of it all, it was really fun to do it. But when we all sat around and started planning out how much we would have to invest in all that equipment to display our product, and then also how do we store that equipment when we're not using it? And then also how do we get that equipment to the place? It was too much.
I think
it's way too much.
People that shop online from our store, they know what they're getting. They know what they're looking for because they follow you on YouTube. Yeah. Some of the people at the show, I noticed, they're walking around.
It's hard to see what it is.
They know what it does.
And that's the thing too for us. Yeah.
We sell better online.
Yeah, and that's the thing for us. Like we brought acrylic templates to sell, and they were like hanging in bags, and it's kind of hard to see what, like we had demos of like what that you use and what they're used for, but it's not like online when we have them set up nicely when I photograph them, you know, like they're set up nicely, you can see through them.
And you have videos with it.
Yeah, and so like if I had a booth, I'd want to have them all set up like that too. So it's a lot. Okay, like it cost you $5,000 to do me in Florida last year. Yeah, and I mean, was that the first time you were vending, Kayla? And you had to she had to go from, is it North Carolina or South Carolina? But she had to travel there too to Florida. So it's a big investment. And the thing is for a lot of people, it's totally worth it. A lot of people are making a lot of money doing this.
If you're doing local things.
And if it's just part of your business, if you're like if you're selling materials and things like that, it's a big, like it can be very, very profitable. Second time, South Carolina. Okay, South Carolina.
I couldn't believe how much stuff that Gabby brought down.
Gabby brought
huge.
So much, and
like
she sold a lot though.
It was like
and that's the thing though. She built a miniature store.
Yeah.
And that's, to me, like that's what works really well. If you can build a miniature store, then people get excited about buying stuff. So it's hard, you know. And so, but that's what people are asking who are interested in vending. Now, if it's like a local craft fair or something, it's all different. You know, it's if you're making handmade goods, that's different than if you're selling tools and stuff like that. So it's all different. You got to know what you're selling and who your buyer is. You know, like if you're selling handmade goods, your buyer, like it just needs to look very nice when it's hanging up. And you know, and it's easier to have handmade goods look nice because they're done. They look really nice.
Finished, yeah.
If you're selling tools, it needs to be displayed in a way so people know what they do with it. You know what I mean? Like they need to have a finished product, in my opinion, with it. But you also need to like have the templates or your tools set up in like an in-action way so people can touch them and look at them and mess with them. It's hard.
The pen and click.
Oh yeah. So yeah, so that's my 2 cents on it. I think it can be very, very profitable for some businesses. Maybe, I mean, and again, there's other acrylic businesses that do really well. I'm just not one of them that do well in person. Our stuff does much better online. So with that though, that doesn't mean I wouldn't go to these events again. It's just if I go, it'll probably be more for, I won't be vending. It'll be more for teaching or speaking, things like that. That's what I would be at these events for. Next time ask me, I can help. Oh yeah, I should have. I know. I just, you know, Kayla, I just kind of was like, I just throw it all up there and it'll be fine. I had zero plan. I didn't even know what Gabby was bringing. I was just going to like lay them out on a table or on the floor and just be like, look at here, they're. I had no idea.
We're professional.
Again, I was a squatter. Okay. We were squatting in Gabby's booth. So we had no rights to ask for anything. We were just happy to be there.
Yeah.
If I had to go sell templates in that back alley, that's what I was going to do. But it was fun. So would you consider teaching a class? Yes, teaching classes is what I'm planning. What is your cat doing?
I don't know.
You guys can hear a cat. Lila's out there. Yeah. It's not time to eat yet, girl. Yeah, I would teach. And I think what I would do is if I was at an event like this, I would teach for a couple days and I would work with Gabby at Wonderground Fabrics or any small businesses really, to create kits that people could purchase beforehand, and we would use those kits that are like kind of pre-cut and stuff like that to put together the bag during the.
So it would be part of the class.
In part of the class, yeah.
Kit with the.
Yeah, you get a kit with when you do it.
That's what you're gonna make.
Yeah. So vending at market is expensive, and customers don't wait to pay what it's worth. Yeah. And so that's a big problem with handmade goods, because you know one of these things. You know, you might want to sell one like a Milo Monster. It's made out of like faux leather, and you've got all the fun stuff on it, and you're like $95, right? It's a good profitable bag in my opinion. So then, of course you're gonna have somebody come and be like, I get that at Walmart for $15, and it's like, well then go buy it from Walmart.
What's stopping you?
But again, it also just depends on what kind of craft fair you're at and stuff like that. So
why are you going to Oklahoma?
Why am I going to Oklahoma? Because I want to. To visit family. Our family lives there, so we're gonna go visit them. But yeah, so that's my 2 cents on Vegas or vending.
It was fun.
And I'm glad we did it because we've always wanted to we've always thought about this, you know, like, could we, would we? And we were brainstorming ideas. We're like, we're gonna get all these fake flowers and put them all over the place. Like we were like designing our vending booth and how amazing it was gonna be and the photo opportunity. We had everything pictured up. But then when you start putting it down, the amount of money it was gonna cost to do it, crazy. Isn't that bag? Mila's over here messing with the July B-box bag. And she's just going,
heart symbol.
You want one of them?
Yeah.
I have to send one to Gabby. You know what? I'm going to sell the other one. You have too many bags.
You have a lot of bags.
No, I don't.
Mila, it's a good one, isn't it? And it's like super strict. With what? You can't use it at school. It's too small. It's not big enough.
No.
Wait till you guys see July's box. It's so good. Robert, sneak peek of the nude bag.
I think Robert would like it.
Oh, probably, yeah. So the next,
Is that the new bag?
huh?
Is that the new bag?
No, that one down there is the one I've been working on today.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Nudie Booty Bro bag.
Nudie Booty Bro.
I would love to show you guys the Las Vegas bag, but I don't have it. Gabby has it. I have a whole video, an unboxing video, and a video showing all this stuff, but I don't have it. Gabby took it and she took it out. I ordered the B box. Will I get the July kit? It depends on when you ordered it. You'll have to email the contact for Bag Making Bee, and they'll let you know. Let's see. From experience, what's the difference between Luxe bind nylon and Luxe poly nylon? From, you know what? I don't actually know. I don't even know which one I have. I know which one I have. I have the the Luxe bonded poly nylon. I don't know if I have just the Luxe bonded nylon. Guys, there's too many names for things. I don't know. It's all good stuff. I get the Luxe bonded poly nylon. That's what I know I've been using mostly like in all the bags.
It's like nude bag. No, it's Nudie Booty Bro bag.
Yeah. So yeah, the nude bag. It's the it's named after, the official name is the Nudie Booty Bro bag. It's the next pattern that I'm working on right now. It's gonna come in 3 sizes. It can be used as a gym bag. It can be used as an overnight bag. It can be used as a travel bag. It can be used as a laptop bag. It can be used as a tech bag. It can be used as a gaming bag. It can be used for so many things depending on the material you use, the size you decide to make. Like I said, there's 3 sizes, and the stabilizer you decide to use or not use. That's kind of, it's a nice bro bag. What are you doing? Yeah, it's a big bag though, and it's not super simple. Okay. All right, put it back in there. That bag design is coming in a couple months in the B-box.
And we're not gonna have templates for it because it's too big.
There will not be templates for this bag because it's way too big. Do I want to show it? Let me show. Okay, I'll show you the medium one. I just got done making it, and it goes with my hat. So, Mila, will you hand me the brown one?
The brown one?
Mm-hmm.
The manly one?
The manly one. So
it's the Nudie Booty Bro bag.
It's the Nudie Booty Bro bag.
Medium.
This is the medium size and is big. Okay, it's meant to be big. Okay, I'll show you. What are you doing? Okay, so here's the Nudie Booty Bro bag, and this is manly. It's got a nice firm base. It's a good travel bag. Mila, move over. It's got, here's the thing about this pattern. This is going to be like a buffet type pattern where there's a whole bunch of options. You can bind it or you can birth it. I'm going to show you how to do both. There are going to be a lot of options for exterior pockets and interior pockets. And so some of the things I wanted to show on this one, so like this one here has a luggage sleeve that's on the back here, right? It's got handles. It's got crossbody strap. Hi, Kiki. Where are you going, girl?
I'm trying to put it on her thing.
Yeah, it's luggage. Yeah, it is. And it's carry-on size. And again, this is the medium. So this is like a good carry-on size.
The large is a carry-on.
The large is also a carry-on size, but it is bigger. And so for this one here, a couple of the features I was trying really hard, hi Kiki, to do with this bag. First of all, it's not like a gusset. So you know when we do a gusset and we go around, this is sewn differently so that it's not gusset-like. Also, a feature that I've been playing with and I really wanted to like work out, this one. This is a side panel. This is a top panel. They are two separate panels, but the zipper, so it's not, like I said, it's not like a gusset where it's all one. They're two separate panels, but the zipper accent goes through both of them just like that, which I thought was really cool to have like a zipper and the accent cut through two panels right through the seam. Can I have my laptop real quick, Mom? I'm gonna close it for a second. So when it comes to lining pockets, there's, I'm gonna have a lot of options for lining pockets, but this one has two of them. So this one has a padded laptop pocket like that. And then on the other side, it has a double mesh pocket that are nice and big, and then a zipper accent pocket. And so I was gonna show you guys. So I have a 14-inch, I believe this is a 14-inch laptop. This is a MacBook Pro. I don't know, maybe 16 is the biggest they have, but this is like a standard MacBook size. And so there is a pocket in here to slip this in, and everything is super padded. Like the back panel's padded, the pocket is padded, totally optional. So like I said, with this bag, you can do a lot with it depending on material and depending on stabilizer. So like this, you know, is super stabilized. It has foam in it. This is wax canvas and faux leather, and lots of foam, 2 layers of deckable heavy on the base. However, if you made this with like water resistant canvas, no stabilizer, just water resistant canvas on the outside, or even just like a lightweight. What are you doing to my computer, Mom? If you made this with like a lightweight nylon water resistant canvas, then it's like a gym bag. You know what I mean? It folds up. You don't have to have all the firm stuff. Yeah, I can show the big one. This is the medium. I can show the large too. Let me show. So none of these are supposed to be small. So if you're...
How many times are you going to do before it locks us out?
Mila, bring me the laptop. Okay. So this is the large one.
Didn't.
Let me have the computer. Mila, come here. Hold this up. Okay. So yeah, this is the large. It's the same depth as the medium, but it's wider. And like I said, this is like a travel bag. And so...
They're next to each other.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. All right. There we go. So you see, this is the medium. That's the large.
I thought Robert would like that.
Yeah. So you can see they're the same depth. Turn it to the side. Like that. But this one is not as wide. So this one, again, is a great weekender bag, things like that. You can birth or bind the large or the medium size. And that's like kind of the tricky thing. And that's one of the things I was trying to do too, is that especially with this, the way that this zipper accent works, birthing it requires a couple of detailed steps. You just got to make sure you follow. Yeah, cruise luggage. It would be good for the cruise, especially your first day on the cruise when you need all your bathing suits and everything like that. Anyways, I know.
2026.
I booked a 2025 cruise. I know. I'll show you which room I got in a minute. But this is a great weekender one. However, the small version, small version is going to be the same, this size, it's just going to be more narrow. So the small version is a much more like tech bag, laptop bag, briefcase kind of bag, things like that. So yeah, small version is the same size as this, big wise, but just more narrow. And that one will have to be bound. You will not be able to birth that one.
You sewed that on a domestic, right?
I did. I sewed it on my Bernina. So it will be very good for industrial machines. So that's the thing. When I was sewing this one, it was doable, but it was a workout on my Bernina.
The brown one?
Yeah, the brown with the wax canvas and all the foam, all the stuff, like all the layers and stuff like that. It was very beefy. Doable on my Bernina, but it will be a lot easier to do on an industrial machine. So this
It would be beautiful in leather.
It'd be nice in leather, I know. It'd be pretty. If I ever get to work on my industrial, I'll give it a shot. But it uses a lot of material. So that's in the works. I'm hoping for like August, September to have that pattern done. I have like I want to make the small size, and then I want to make 3 more in every size with different material options to show it. So it's going to take me a little while.
We'll be selling a few of them.
Yeah, I'll be selling a few of them, yeah, for sure. But that's the Nudie Booty Bro bag. That's kind of what it's for. I was thinking originally, I was like, he plays baseball, and so he has like his baseball backpack that's like very specific for all his equipment, his bats and his helmet and gloves. Like it's very detail oriented for baseball equipment. But then he also has a whole bunch of like workout equipment that they use to like, you know, strength training and stuff like that. And all that stuff we were just like putting in just whatever bag we could find. I was like, well, it'd be fun to have like a baseball type bag, you know, for all the workout equipment that they use. So that's the Nudie Booty Bro bag. It does match my hat. Okay, so there's that. July video plans. So today's July 1st. Hello. Mila, what are you doing?
Yeah, don't bother.
Today's July, the live stream. Next week, next Monday, is the B-Box for July, which is so cute. The Monday after that is the bitty bug bag. Look
so
how
cute.
I know. Doesn't it just kill you? It just kills me. It's so stinking cute. This is from Carolina Little Stitches. It's just like, it's a little itty bitty backpack. Look at that. But you can hang it onto things. So it goes really well if you have a strapsies. These are the slot machine strapsies we made for Vegas. I do think I'll make some and sell them in the shop if you guys want any of them. But
Does Gabby have some?
yeah, but she's gonna use them for something else. But look at that. Isn't that cute? It's so stinking cute. I love these so much. So this one here is, there's so many options. Kayla provided you with a ton of options. And it's so fun. Like I said, it's like a buffet pattern. It's like this and this and this, and I put it all together. But this one is so cute. And I used a little window here, and these little guys here are like little bats that glow in the dark. And then it's got this adorable zipper. And then on the back, I have this like ID pocket right here that's clear. It looks like a Chihuahua backpack. I know. I've had a number. I know.
Put it on the cat.
It's got a little slip pocket here. How stinking cute that is. It's so cute. Mila, you want to show them your favorite one?
Is it hard to make because it's small?
No. And I thought that too. Usually smaller versions, because it's like a small backpack. I was like, oh god, this is going to be so hard to make. It is so much easier than a normal size backpack to make.
It's a real pocket.
Yeah. It is so easy to make. I love it. So if you have any of those like nylon materials, like bonded nylon, this is Theralux. I believe this material right here is called, Thera, I think it's
The flower one?
yeah, Theralux, I think, or no. Oh dang it, I forgot what it's called. I think it's, oh dang, I forgot. But it's from Fabric Therapy. It's like a more lightweight version of their nylon. Trevi Mila Monster.
She was asking what
okay.
bag was with the slot machine.
Oh, and the big bag of Mila. But yeah, it's so soft and so stinking cute and so much fun for scraps. Like the perfect scrap bag. It is so stinking cute. Look at that. Look at that vinyl. You guys
Good Christmas present.
look at that vinyl. Remember that that's from?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice vinyl, isn't it? You
Is
can
that
only get
from
it.
From the Vegas.
You can only get it from one thing. You can only get it in one thing.
No, you can't get it.
You can't get it if you didn't pre-order it. You can't get it
We can
now.
talk about it.
But it was in something. Scraps. You want to know what you can do with leftovers from things? You can do that. And then yeah, here's another one. It's so cute. I don't know if there'll be a discount code for the backpack pattern. If there is, I'll put it in the video. I love making these. They're like really fun to make. And they're so fast. And again, super great with scraps. Most of the stuff is scraps here. So that's coming 2 weeks from now. And then after that, oh, you want this casino? Okay, there'll probably be some different colors too. But yeah, the little slot machine strapsie is so fun. And I have some more strapsies in the work.
Doesn't Gabby have some of the
Yes,
strapsies?
but she's using it for something else.
All of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
She had different kinds.
I know.
We didn't get it.
We didn't get any. I will make more.
Good.
I can make more. And then after that is this one. The Monday after that. So this is going to be the
bucket bag.
First, second, third, fourth Monday of July. This is the Ellie Modern Bucket Bag from K. Dill Handmade. It's so stinking cute. Bobby, what is that face for? She's like,
I'm just looking. This is my resting
So
face.
it's a bucket bag. It's so cute. It's got grommets on the side, and it's got these fun. This is just hardware I had, but the pattern is like use a grommet and then an O-ring and then a swivel hook. And I just happen to have these pieces of hardware here that like have the O-ring swivel already as one piece.
What?
I hit my hat.
On what?
My hand. I hit my hat. But you open up the top here, it's got these magnetic snaps. You open up that flap, bam, look inside of there. It's got this center divider pocket, which is a zipper pocket. It's got a nice big side on one side, a nice big open side on the other side with another zipper pocket. It is so stinking cute, so fun to make, so quick and easy. From cutting the material out to sewing it all together and being done, it is a one day project. You're not gonna be spending a whole bunch of time, and it's really cute. And then with the scraps from this, you make yourself one of these because they go together. It's so cute. I just love these. I love them so much. These are great for us thinking back to school.
How long does it take to make one of those after you cut it out?
20, 30 minutes maybe. It comes together super fast. It just depends how much detail you do. You know, if you're going to do the applique and stuff, it's just going to take a couple more minutes to do it.
Is it beginner friendly?
Not for you, no.
You know, so.
If you're a beginner sewer, yeah. Mila doesn't. Somebody was asking, "Is Mila sew?" Mila doesn't sew. She gets in the mood sometimes to sew, but she still hasn't quite gotten to that point yet where she's like got the hand-eye coordination and the desire to do it. She gets started and then she's like, "No, I don't want to do this anymore."
She's learning how to clean house.
Yeah, and crochet and knit stuff like that. Those are more up her alley right now. You made 6 or 7 of those, baby, but they're addicting. They're so super cute. But yeah, they are good like back to school gifts for kids and teachers.
I said like it should be like a good like mini first aid kit for school.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. You can put like first aid stuff in here. I think that'd be fun.
Or like a makeup bag or something.
Yay! Hugs for Haley. Hey, girl. Jessica. Yeah, my name's Jessica. Do you remember her? Jessica from Vegas?
You talking to me?
Yeah. She had the black shirt on that had all of our businesses on it.
Yeah.
Isn't that
yeah.
cool?
Oh yeah.
I know. She was so much fun hanging out with her. Her shirt. She had a shirt. It was like a black shirt and then just white. It had like all these like OklaRoots, Heartwood and Hyde, Wonderground, stuff like that. All the businesses on there, and all of us were like, "We want that shirt!" I wish you would have brought them to sell. They were so good. But yeah, so there's that. How are we doing on time? Okay, a few more minutes. Okay. Speaking of cruising, let's start cruising for just a moment. Speaking of cruising, this year we did the first Okla cruise, which was a 3-night cruise on the Disney Wish with Disney out of Port Canaveral. And it was so much fun. We had a much bigger group than I expected. And it was amazing. It was so, so fun. It was just like meet, hug, cry, and then just party for 3 days. It was crazy. It was so fun. We were shutting down the bars every single night. Not Bobby. Bobby was in bed. I was shutting down the bars with a big group of people, and Mila was too. Not drinking. But it was so much fun. We had such a good time. We're gonna do it again in 2026. So we're gonna skip a year. It's a very expensive, fun thing to do. And it takes a lot of planning on all of our parts. So we're going to do it again in 2026. This time it's going to be in June. So that was the one complaint that a few people had was like, it's in April. My kid's not out of school. We can't travel right now. We want to come when it's more available to everybody. Would you put the whipped cream away?
She's scoring in her.
Girl. So we're planning June 2026. I've had a few people already reach out and say, can you please tell us the dates so we can book it now? They're not out yet. The June 2026 itineraries with Disney are not out yet, so you can't book anything yet. But we will have the dates before the itineraries come out.
Shafiq's gonna do all that.
Shafiq's gonna make sure we know when all the dates are, and we will have it picked because with Disney cruises sell out really fast. We've been wanting to go on a May 2025 cruise on the Treasure, and like they're selling out constantly. It's been hard to get a room on one of those ships. So cruises sell out really fast, and also they're very expensive. And the cheapest date, if you don't have any discounts or anything like that, but the cheapest time to book is right the day the cruises are released. That's it. It just significantly goes up. I mean, like by thousands and thousands of dollars for your group. It goes up. Not just like, oh, it goes up $100 from like thousands and thousands. It can be a difference between like $3,000 trip or a $7,000 trip. That's how big of a difference I've seen when I've price watched cruises that we were interested in. So you want to book it the day that it comes out. We haven't decided yet if we're going to do a 3, a 4, or a 5-night cruise. Bobby votes for 4.
Out of Port Canaveral.
Out of Port Canaveral. Bobby wants to do out of Port Canaveral. Would you stop? No, stop. You don't need that right now. You don't need that right now. She's just bored. But we're gonna do it out of Port Canaveral.
So the other one's out of Fort Lauderdale.
Shafiq said there will also be a 5-night out of Port Canaveral.
Okay. The reason I was going for Port Canaveral, people that want to combine it with Magic
Disney,
Kingdom,
yeah.
Fort Lauderdale so much farther.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like Port Canaveral has the shuttle that goes between Disney World and Port Canaveral, and it's like a whole Disney immersive experience. You don't really have to ever leave the Disney bubble, you know?
Yes.
Like you can be in Disney World, Disney Cruise, Disney World. So, but yeah, 3, 4, or 5 nights. Bobby votes for 4. I vote for 3. Only because it's a lot. It's a lot. Exhausting. It's exhausting for me, and that's my own doing because I just want to be everywhere with everybody at all times, and then it's like I have to like resuscitate myself. So that's what we're still trying to figure out. But for those of you guys who really want to go on the Okla Cruise for 2026, you will know before the itineraries are released the dates. 3-day was too short, yeah. And the reason I picked 3-day though too is because a lot of people were cruising for the very first time. And a lot of new cruisers don't want to do the 4-night. The day at sea thing freaks them out for some reason. They're just like, that's like too much ocean. And so a lot of people want their first cruise to be a 3-night one, as short as possible, so they can just get a taste of it, which is why I picked that. But I do agree, like it is very like, go, get off the boat. So we're still debating.
The longer it is, the more expensive it is.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. The longer it is, the more expensive it is. Yeah, they are more expensive. And then the 3-night cruises are like Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, and then the 4-night cruises are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So it's middle of the week. So for people who like don't want to miss a whole lot of work, I mean, you're still gonna miss most of Friday and Monday on a 3-night cruise. But for locals, it works better because it's more.
We're looking at June because of school.
Yeah, and June is also a more expensive time to cruise because of school.
That's because everybody's doing it.
Because it's out, yeah. So it's cheaper to cruise in April, which is why we did that too, than it is in June. So there's all that. We'll talk about that more. And the other thing I wanted to figure out too for the cruise was, so here's the thing. We cannot reserve a space on the ship. Like they have all these lounges and like bars and areas that are not used throughout the day. And you can reserve those spaces for a group if you are booked as a group cruise. And to be booked as a group cruise, that means pretty much I would have to pay for everybody's cruise out of my own pocket, and then you pay me back for your room. I don't have that kind of money, and I'm not going to take that kind of risk, because if that person decides to cancel, well, I have to give them their money back for canceling, but I'm still out of that money. I still have to find somebody else to take that spot. And if nobody does, well, now that's my money that's gone on a room that nobody's in. So we're not going to do the group cruise route. But unfortunately, Disney, that's really what they want. They want you to do the group cruise route. And they've pretty much told our travel agent, like, you are not allowed to book a reserved space if you're not a group cruise. The only reason we want a group space like that is because we want to do a bag exchange. The OklaRoots bag exchanges that we've gone to at So Magical and also at Socation, they were so much fun. It's so much fun to see people do like the bag swaps, and I love that. And so I really would love to do something like that on a cruise, especially if it is a longer cruise, where everybody brings something and we do a swap. However, we need space for it, and I don't know how to do that.
The only place I can think of is when we're on Castaway Key.
But then everybody has to bring it off the boat with them.
You have to bring it off the boat.
Yeah.
But that place, remember where they have the food? Because it's a covered area where the benches
and we could do it after the food or
do it before or after
food,
the food. Yeah, where it's not being used.
Yeah, it's true. Use something like that. And that's what I was thinking too. The only place that's available is like Castaway Key. That's where they have more open spaces that we could just kind of take over and we're not in anybody's way. So that's an idea. You know, I've seen people say like, oh, can you do like a Secret Santa type thing where everybody like has like a partner that they make something for? The hard thing with that is if your partner doesn't make something for you, then you just don't get anything. And that's why I like in-person exchanges more, because then everybody who's there and contributes gets to leave with something fun. But that's it. Okay, someone booked the fancy, expensive, extra large 2-story rich people suite on the boat, right? I know, that suite is crazy. It's 2 stories. It's like in the funnel. It's like in one of those funnels, they're fake funnels. It's in the funnel, and it's like a 2-story, huge. It's crazy. And the thing is they sell out the second the itineraries come out. They're like the first room to go. And they're crazy expensive.
Who were the people, the handicapped lady? They got the handicap room.
Yeah, there are some secret rooms. Yeah,
that was a big suite.
There are some secret like handicap rooms that are huge.
Yeah.
And they are handicap accessible rooms, and they are so big, and the balconies are so big.
They got the huge balconies.
Yeah.
In the front.
Yeah. I know. I don't want to book that 2-story suite, but I want to see it. I want to go in it. Sewist only cruise line. That's right, Robert. We did Sewist only cruise line. Well, and we talked about doing it on Royal Caribbean or something like that, but Royal Caribbean is just like so big. And it's just more adult too, you know? And for me, I mean, maybe it's a little selfish, but I'm bringing my kids, you know, and I don't want to have to walk through a casino and stuff like that with them.
The kids were safe on that boat. They were running around.
And that's, again, everybody's, you know, everybody's idea of how comfortable they are with their kids running around in public spaces is different and respectable. For us personally, not Disney World, Disney Cruise Line, our kids know how to get around the ship very, very well. They know not to go down stateroom halls. Like, our kids are very responsible, and they know Disney cruise boats very, very well. And we feel very safe with our 12 and 10-year-old exploring the ship on their own. They're also very respectful to everybody around them. They're not causing chaos or anything like that. So when we were on the Oka cruise, there was like all the kids, and they just kind of like did their own thing again until like 1 o'clock in the morning. When all the parents were like, all right.
They were doing hide and seek.
They were hide and seek. They were playing so many games. They were having so much fun. And then there's like all these kid activity areas where they were hanging out and doing stuff, playing ping pong and basketball and stuff. Like, we feel very comfortable. And I am not, like, I am the type of mom, like, I'm a helicopter parent for sure. Like, I'm the type of mom that, like, I like to have, like, be holding my kids at Disney World at all times. Even if, like, Mila's almost 13 and I still am like, hold my hand, you know? So for me to be like, go have fun, guys. Just text me and let me know when you're going somewhere else. Just let me know where you are, you know, or check in over here or there. Like, that's a big deal, safety-wise for me. Again, they were in a group, and they knew, too, you never could be alone. You had to be in a group. But I wouldn't do that on a Royal Caribbean cruise with my kids.
No.
It's just like I did not do that in Vegas. My kids were not allowed to go anywhere at the Luxor.
They wouldn't even do it in Magic Kingdom in one of their hotels.
Yeah, they wouldn't even go walking around a hotel room by themselves anywhere. Yeah, so.
And you have so many Oka-Roos watching out for all the kids,
And that was the thing, too. Everybody knew the kids really well, So that's why we like Disney. That's you. Someone's ringing your doorbell.
I don't know.
But that's why we like Disney cruising and versus Royal Caribbean, because I wouldn't. And for me, you know, on the Oka cruise, I was with people so much I couldn't really like helicopter parents my kids like I normally do. Anyways, that's why I want to do Disney. Ella had such a blast with Mila. I know, Mila and Ella had so much fun. Yeah, Debbie, I think it's $30,000 to book that suite, like for like a 3-night cruise.
$10,000 a day.
That's a lot of money. That's crazy. Hey, but you know what? If you got it, have fun with it, man. That's great. I just would want to see it. So if anybody's got that money and they plan on using that, can I just come see it? Just let me know. I just want to see it.
If anybody's online and booked it.
Yeah. I don't need to stay over or anything. I just want to see it. I just want to walk around in it, ooh and ah at it. Yeah. So that's what we're planning. So there we go.
2 years to save up.
Yep, got 2 years to save up for your $30,000 cruise suite. I was going to go through just a couple of Q&As. We've only got a couple minutes left. I'm looking at I think I went through most of these things. Gabby from Wonderground Fabrics asked, if you could be any animal, what would it be? I'm going to Q&A. I would be a Lucy, your crazy daughter. Because she is everything. Lucy's the best. Okay, OklaRoots cruise. Yep. I already talked about that. Somebody asked, what specifically is good old Gutermans from Joann's? Because I talk about this in my videos. When I tell people in the top thread, I'm using like a Tex 45 weight thread. In the bobbin, I'm using a Guterman thread. It's Guterman 500 meters, 557 yards, 100% polyester thread. I don't know. This is just what it is. This is just this. Doesn't say anything else on it. Just Guterman. So it's
Tamara said
polyester.
all-purpose.
All-purpose thread, yeah. Polyester, specifically. Not cotton.
Allison said, morning, Jess.
Good morning.
Where is she at?
Where you at, Allison?
It's morning.
I know. Polyester thread for bags. Don't use cotton thread for bags. I'll die on that hill. It's the same as Wawak Mara 100C. Tamara, I don't know. I think they're wound differently because when I use this to wind a bobbin, I have 0 tension issues. But when I use the Mara 100 to wind a bobbin, I have tension issues. And but they are wound different. They're different types of bobbin. They're different types of thread things, but it's personal preference, I guess. Princess Aurora's suite on the Disney Wish. So fancy. Ho ho ho. Binding bags, binding a bag, any tips? Practice, practice, practice. Just keep practicing. It will get easier. I've had a lot of people asking about my lashes lately. I'll talk about that on Instagram. I'll tell you guys more.
Someone was earlier asking about your eyeshadows.
Eyeshadow, it's just a brown eyeshadow with gold. I had to film today, so that's why I have a bunch of makeup on my face. But my eyelashes are natural. I've been using a serum that has made them super, super long. Like, they touch my sunglasses now on them. Like, they touch my eyebrows.
Mascara's doing it?
No, it's a serum. I use a nightly serum, and they've gotten crazy long.
What kind is it?
It's from Babe Cosmetics, Babe Lash, I think. I'll talk about it. I'll give links and stuff later. Yeah, the serum is gold. I'm telling you, it is awesome. It is super.
I want to know if you can order that hat online wherever you got it.
I don't think you can. I got this in Vegas. I know, isn't it fun? It was the only like thing I bought in Vegas. Yeah, it's cool though. It's
Mila got her blingy one.
Yeah, Mila's got a blinged out rhinestone hat, and I got my cowboy hat for concerts because we're going to some more we got I forgot who we're going to see. Dang it. Body like a back road. With my
New country.
Sam something. Oh, we're gonna see him, and then we just got tickets for November to see Jelly Roll with Shabuzi. Shabuzi's opening. He's got a really popular song right now. Everybody loves it. Sam Hunt. There we go. Sam Hunt. All right, we're going to see Sam Hunt in July. And then in November, we're going to see Jelly Roll and Shabuzi. Excited. Sam Hunt. Thank you guys. See, look at me. I sang that. You guys knew what I was talking about. There we go. Everything's, vending, lashes, sewing and bonded nylon. Sewing and bonded nylon tips and tricks. I don't have any problem with it. Use a microtex needle. Microtex needles are super duper sharp, so those are going to be really good. That's the only tip I have for that. I don't have any problem sewing and bonded nylon. Can you do a video for the Road Tripster Tote by K. Dill Handmade? Have I done that? I know I've done another one by K. Dill Handmade, but I can't remember. Oh, the poker chip lighters. Those are cool, right? Those are just cool. I don't even know if I can use them on anything, but did you see my poker chip lighters?
Oh, yeah.
Those are fun. What's the difference between vinyl and leather? Leather is usually made from an animal, and vinyl is made from plastic.
Synthetic.
Yeah, it's a synthetic material. Also, vinyl is just a lot more easy to work with, especially for domestic machines. It's not like skin, it's easier to work with. Pattern suggestions. Okay, we talked about that. Favorite Vegas moment. I don't know what my favorite Vegas moment is. Mila and Derek and I and Jade and Chris from Harwood and Hyde got lost on the Strip, where we ended up in like the back alleys of a casino with the dumpsters and the employees and stuff like that, and we were very lost for a while. So that was funny. But other than that, all of it was fun. Meeting everybody was fun. Hugging people was so much fun. Like, I love to hug people. What can be used in place of Decoville Heavy? 2 layers of Decoville Light. 1 layer of Decoville Heavy is just 2 layers of Decoville Light. So if you have that, you could also do like fusible fleece and Decoville Light. Fusible fleece is great. Foam is really great. I like foam a lot because foam is like big, but it's easy to sew over. So here it is. This is like my interfacing remnant bin. This is Decoville Heavy. Okay. So like here's Decoville Heavy. And you can see it's kind of papery. Peltex, yeah, Peltex is what it is. Peltex is a popular alternative. I just don't like it. And then this is foam. So can you see the difference between the thicknesses there? Boop, 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 like that. The thing is that foam is a lot, obviously, thicker, wider, but it's very easy to layer up and sew over. I mean, you could put, like this bag that I made before, it has like 4 layers of foam, and I don't have any issues sewing through foam because it's like airy, it's very light. Versus the Decovil Heavy, it's very dense. And so even 1 layer of Decovil Heavy, sometimes machines are like, So, you know, I like foam. Foam's a great option. And then let me see. I'd like to start sewing a sewing YouTube channel. Do you just ask designers if you can film tutorials for their pattern? Yes, you ask them. Always ask designers. Don't ever, and if you see me doing a video for a designer, don't assume that that means they're okay with everybody doing videos for them. Always ask. Always. Because if anything, don't burn any bridges with anybody. Like, that's just a big thing. You know, like, you tried to build the bridge. And if they don't want to, that's fine. I'll tell you, I can think of like 5 people right now who, whenever I first started my YouTube channel, I reached out to and I said, hey, can I use your patterns on my channel? I'd love to show a tutorial. I won't give any measurements or anything. I'll like tape off any specifics. Like, I'll do everything, but can I just use it? And they said no. And all 5 of those are people that later came back to me and said, okay, fine, you can do it. Oh, yes, please, I'd like you to. And I do their videos, I do their patterns now on my channel. So always ask. The worst they can say is no, and that's fine though, because there are tons of other designers out there who would be more than happy to have you do it.
Some of them make their own videos, and that's how they
Some of them make their own videos, yeah, and especially if they make their own videos and they charge for those, I don't even ask. I don't even ask. If I know they do that, I don't even ask. Yeah, always ask. And I'll tell you, and the thing is too, like for me, I'll say like, if you want to use one of my, like an OklaRoots, it has to be an actual OklaRoots pattern, not just one that I featured on the video, but like an OklaRoots pattern. If you want to use one of mine in a video, I say go for it. However, reach out to me first, because again, you want to build a relationship. If you make a Meal Monster on your YouTube channel and I don't know about it, I'm never going to see it. Like, I'm never going to promote it. Because I'm not going to know about it. If you reach out to me and you're like, I would really like to do a video of your pattern on my channel. Well, now I know about it, and I'm going to say, let me know when you release it, and I'll share it. I'll tell people. And that's a bridge that you have built, which is important if you want people to share your stuff. So yeah, always talk to people. Just ask, talk, do stuff like that. More embroidery videos. Yeah, I know. I know. I got to do more embroidery videos. Okay. I think that's all the Q&A. I think we're good. I think my hat got it.
Patreon password.
Oh, Patreon. So if you're on Patreon, you know I posted last week. We have a Patreon only, an OklaRoots Patreon only Facebook group. We had an OklaRoots Facebook group a long time ago.
Kiki, no. You mean little bird.
She gets so mean. We had an OklaRoots Facebook group years ago. It got big very quickly and overwhelming and out of hand. We had to shut it down. That is not coming back. But we have always been asked. People have always asking if we can do another Facebook group. So we decided we are, but it's just for Patreon members. So if you are a Patreon member, there's a post with a password and instructions on what to do. And that's how you're going to go and join the Facebook group. However, you have to be a paying member of Patreon at the time that you are requesting access to join the Facebook group. So if you are a member and you share the password with other people, because I've had that lately where people are joining with the password and then I go look up, I'm going to check your name, and I go look up their name on Patreon and they're not on there anywhere, I will decline it. You have to be currently a paying member of Patreon in order to access the group. However, if in the next few months or whatever, you have to cancel, pause, whatever on Patreon, you are still a member of the Facebook group. I'm not kicking anybody out of the group because they're no longer part of Patreon. But at some point, you have to be part of Patreon in order, at time of join, just because I'm going to look for the password, and then I'm going to take your name, and I'm going to go look on my list on Patreon and see if you're on there. If you are, then I'll approve you. If you're not, then I won't. There you go. Just to make sure that's clear. Alrighty. That's all I got for now. We went over 9 minutes. That's okay. Thank you guys for joining in with me today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Patreon members, I am hoping to do a live stream from Oklahoma this week. I will let you know on Patreon when we do that, and it will also hopefully stream to Facebook group as well. Hopefully, I don't know.
I like the way you plan on making live streams, and then
Vegas was not my fault. Vegas was not my fault. Vegas was Vegas, and it ruined my live stream for me. But yeah. Okay. Have a great week, everybody.